Well, ladies and gentlemen,
the energy in this arena is palpable.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction.
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Now, Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutalities. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan Bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. Cena is unable to... Nice takedown. Stack them up. The pin for the championship. He ends the pin attempt for some reason. Ooh. And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Sharp knee. Able to slip out of that.
Oh boy, here we go. We've seen it once, we've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven down hard.
Oh my gosh. He just flipped the script there. Nice running crossbody.
And I could look at Umaga, and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
The wild man Umaga only getting more intense here. Cena turning things around.
What a shot.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh.
Slugging away with everything they've got. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Just teeing off with that fight forever battle. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
What impressive Impressive determination from both.
Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
Out
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan Bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
The Samoan driver!
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak. And has Cena truly hurt Umaga? Has he slowed the Samoan Bulldozer down? Fist drop.
John Cena is pulling out all the stops, trying to keep
John Cena! The champ might have just ended things right there.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Guys, this might actually end in a count out. Back in the ring now. Ending the count. Cover. He got him. Cena got him.
I didn't realize that. I almost had him beat too. Oh my lord.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
the undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
He gets into the ring.
And a clothesline.
And Umaga will look to continue to use his 100-pound weight advantage in an effort to become the WWE Champion.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen,
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. He forces a break before the count of 2.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Ouch. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack. Shoulder tackle. And here comes Big Match John.
Don't throw a punch. Don't throw a punch. Oh, that never works.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
And the champ only gets a count of 1.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Boom!
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Ooh! Superstar setting up. What an aggressive side slam.
Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Wicked clothesline. Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum.
And the champion gets a shoulder up just before 2.
He's still in this. That's using your head.
Oof.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air. Taken down with a body slam. John Cena, top rope.
From the top, the leader of the C Nation.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Super kick.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
Driven down with a Samoan driver. Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water. Boom!
What an interception!
Into a dragon screw leg whip. Got out of the way that time.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
He was not doing anything.
Guys, I think he just got busted open.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
And that cuts Cena right off.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. Gets confused in the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena.
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
He's still in this fight.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out. Ooh, one step ahead there. Taking things back into the ring. Did you hear the impact? And Cena's starting to falter here.
Full focus from Umaga.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
So effective.
Is that the game?
Turns it around.
Super kick. Cena's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
The challenger comes up big.
Makes the cover. New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Wwe2k25.
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan Bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
Okay, that's it for this episode, guys.